All right. Wow, I'm just gonna be recording so much today. It's because you know what it is. I took a pre-workout, and this is I don't know. I talked about this in a previous video, but it's just that expired pre-workout. But it does something to me, bro. It gets me yapping. It gives me a euphoric feeling. It's like meth. It really is like meth. Meth's not in it. At least I don't think so, because it's not addictive. But it is a euphoric feeling. I'll tell you that. And I could just sit here all day, but I gotta go and eat some. Yeah, I'll do that later. Um, is there another thing I want to talk about? I don't know. I really don't know. But it's nice to just like keep on yapping. And here's another topic. And I said this before, but my friend said that nonchalantness has put us back 5 years and blah 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 blah. No, that's all he said, and nothing else. I say blah 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 blah, but he said nothing else. That is true. That is true. Fuck the people that make fun of you. Fuck everyone that makes fun of you for or you try something new, or who laugh at you when you do something, or whatever, or just like really anyone who makes fun of you at all. Actually, whatever you do it 100%. Just do it. Just do everything, except don't kill yourself, or don't fall into peer pressure. Hopefully you were raised right, or you're mentally stable enough to realize that it's like, okay, I'm gonna do the healthy things, but someone's telling me to drink this gallon of vodka, I'm not gonna do it. Someone's telling me to kill myself, I'm not gonna do it. Hopefully you're mentally sane enough watching this to discern right and wrong things to just do. But all that to say, everyone who makes fun of you, fuck them. They can die. I hope they die. No, that's not true. I don't hope they die. But I mean, that's just the thing. Everyone wants to be better than you. But it's just like anyone that tells you, that is laughing at you, that tells you that you can't do it, or is telling you that you can't be something that you want to be, or is oppressing your dreams in any way, fuck them. They can die. They will fail. And even if they don't fail, then you shouldn't let that get in the way of you. In your life, you are really you're living in a what's it called? First person perspective, right? I don't know. Don't let people tell you that you can't do whatever you want, because you can do anything. Don't let people make fun of you. Who gives a shit? Do anything you want to do. Be the person who you want to be. Don't let any other person in life try to hold you back from doing what you want to do. And this goes with every single thing ever. But it's like too many people nowadays are so afraid of being chalant. Too many people nowadays are so afraid of other people. Way too afraid of other people. Just way too afraid, and it just gets in people's heads. But you just gotta do what you want to do, as long as it's healthy, But you just gotta do what you want to do. People are gonna watch this and make fun of me for it. People are going to listen to music that I make and make fun of me for it. People are going to make fun of anything. They're gonna laugh behind your backs. They're going to not believe in anything you do. But you just can't focus on that, because those people are losers. And what does that change for you? What does that change for you? I mean, the people who don't believe in you don't matter. The people who do believe in you, that's the best form of currency. I mean, people who believe in you, focus on that. Get away from negative energy, no matter what, because it's evil. It's all it does is hurt you. But you just need to keep moving forward. when it comes to everything, you know? Everyone's going to make fun of you for anything that you do in life. Everyone's going to make fun of you for trying something new, for being bad at things, for being a loser, or someone who's like, I say this, and I'll make fun of people, because it's in human nature. But if I make fun of you, don't listen to me. Don't listen to me, not for one single second, I mean, everything that I am doing right now, I have made fun of other people for doing it. I've seen people my age like make videos and like they're corny and cringy, and I've made fun of them like, oh, that's corny and cringy. Or I've made fun of people for trying to make music and it sounds like shit. Fuck me for saying that. Fuck me, I can go die for that. Because now I'm doing it right now. Nothing matters. Nothing matters in life. And just keep this in mind, focus on the Lord, because, here's one thing. The Lord will never not believe in you, and if you fail, he's always going to pick you right back up. He's always going to pick you right back up. The Lord's not going to look at you. Lord understands everyone, and then, he's not going, he doesn't cast any single person out for anything that they do. And if you want to be more like Christ, then you can't cast a single person out for anything that they do. Obviously, unless it's sin. But, if you're trying to move forward, if you're trying to do something new, don't let anyone get in your head, because they are losers. They're the biggest losers. They will, I'm not going to say they will achieve nothing in life, but it's these people who are trying to put you in a box are trying to put you in a box because they are in a box themselves, because, I've posted like retarded shit online before, and people have said to me after I posted, like, bro, why the hell did you post that? That's just like weird. Die. Literally die. I hope you die. But they can go die. Because who cares? Why do you care so much about me to be like, oh, why did he post that? That's just like weird. No. Don't listen to them. Be schizophrenic. This is a funny video, but be schizophrenic. Do everything in your power to move forward. You're always going to be in the mud. Life is mud, but you have to move forward. It's never not going to be a struggle. Life is nothing but struggle. Everyone's always going to have problems of, people pleasing, of pride, of depression, of everything. These are emotions and things that are not new to anyone. Every problem that I've had ever, someone else has dealt with in the past. Every emotion that I've felt, someone else has felt that emotion. Every success that I've had, someone has had that success. And that's just true. But the point is do not care about what anyone says to you, what anyone thinks. And I don't even know how to phrase it, but it's nothingness. It's complete. When someone is trying to bring you back down to earth, to ground you, I would rather you and this is a bar that I thought of. I think this is going on a music video, or not a music video, but a song. But I want your head in the clouds, reaching for the stars. That's where I want you. There's too many doubters, unbelievers. For every one believer, there's 1,000 doubters. For every quote unquote loser, there's 1,000 judgers. That's all people do. You're wired to do it. You're wired to see someone that is not in the norm for you and judge them. That's all people do. I do it. My friends do it. My family does it. Everyone does it. Everyone criticizes. Everyone judges you. Everyone makes fun of you. Everyone calls you things behind your back. Everyone says things about you behind your back. And most of the time, they're negative. Most of the time, they don't no, they don't believe in you. They're trying to bring you back to a state of being grounded, of not doing what you want to do because they don't believe in you. But you just can't listen to them. You just can't listen to them. You have to keep moving forward, you know? And if the people who are telling you that you can't do what you want to do, or who don't believe in your dreams, are some of your best friends, cut them off. Cut them off immediately. You know? Because the people, for me personally, the people who I want surrounding me are the people who hear my dreams, they listen to it, and then they don't say, no, you can't do that. Rex, come back to reality, come to a place where, where everyone else is, where I am, where the rest of humanity is. Why would I want to be there? Why would I want to be there? We are totally depraved people. Why would I want to be with the rest of totally depraved people? I mean, I'm depraved. Everyone is depraved, but like, it's stupid. I want the people surrounding me, listening to my dreams and being like, okay, Rex, that's a little much, but here's some advice on how you can achieve that. I don't want you to ground me. I want you to believe in me and then give me some advice towards my plan on what to do. If I say I want to be the number one music producer or number one artist in the entire world, I don't want you to be like, okay, Rex, come back to reality. I want you to be like, okay, Rex, that's a big feat. Maybe try and working at it more every day. Maybe try and, fixing your songs up so that you can do that. That is good advice. That's positive energy, because that's positive feedback, positive criticism. But you cannot listen to these people who only give negative criticism. They don't care about you. They just want to be better than you. And then they're going to hate you for you trying to be better than them. And, this is something I'm very passionate about. And the other thing that goes towards this is that you cannot compare yourself to others. I mean, this is, some of the biggest problems that I've had is counting my chickens before they hatch, and then comparison. That is probably the two biggest problems that I have in my life. And all they do is just hold me back. They just hold me back. And praise God for me doing things like this. Praise God for me doing weird stuff. Praise God for me, being weird or doing things out of the ordinary or not listening to sound judgment. You know what I mean? When it comes to, or not listening to people trying to ground me, or, not listening to negative feedback, or telling all the people and the unbelievers that they can go die, because praise God for all of that, because it's helping me work towards the person who I want to become. It is helping me towards the person who I want to become, I'm doing all this, and people are going to call me weird. People are going to call me schizophrenic, like weird, and like just absolutely batshit crazy, or just like, on a whole nother plane of existence. And people always said that Rex is always in his own world. Praise God that I'm in my own world, because I don't want to be on the world that you're in. You suck. You genuinely suck. Why would I want to be in your world? Then, it's like, I think back to the mosquito thing, where it's like these mosquitoes are born in this cup, right? And this cup has a lid on it. And for a while they try to get above the lid, but they can't. Scientists take off the lid and they never go above the lid. Those are where all the unbelievers are. You have to dream big. You have to dream big. You have to dream big if you want to do big things. People are always gonna, it's just like, that's the thing, it's like, reach for the stars, land on the moon. Reach for the stars, land on the clouds. Heads in the clouds, reach for the stars. Keep moving forward. Don't listen to any loser trying to do whatever to you, because they're losers. They're losers. They're just losers. Everyone is really just a loser. I mean, look at anyone in life. Look maxers, they're narcissists. Billionaires are some of the weirdest people on earth. All successful people, everyone has their flaws. Every single person has their flaws. Winners have flaws, losers have flaws, everyone has flaws. But you just can't let the other people's negative flaws or other people's flaws project onto yourself. You just have to keep on moving forward. Because no one is going to, pick you up, and like with them, no, I'm not gonna have a friend who just who becomes a billionaire overnight and then just says, okay, come with me, Rex. You're my second in command now. That's never gonna happen. That's never gonna happen with anyone. It's never going to happen. Never, ever, ever, ever. You have to be in charge of your fate. Because you're the only person, that's the only thing you can control. So if you're trying to get in a place where you have to, where you have to become a better person and you have big dreams, then go schizophrenic. Go crazy. Anything to block out unbelievers and losers trying to yap in your ear. So every time someone tells me that I can't do something, it's just like, get the hell out of my ear, bro. Like, what? Ugh, gross. It's so common for people my age range, where it's just like people always just want to spout their opinion at me all the time, and it's just like, ugh. I never asked for that shit. Like, say it behind my back, if anything. Just don't project that on me. It's just disgusting. I hate it so much. It's absolutely disgusting. And for all the people that do talk behind my back, die. Just die. Just die. And that goes for everybody. Family that's talked behind my back, best friends, because they've all talked behind my back, and it's just like, whoever you are, everyone has talked about someone behind their back. Every single person. Everyone has said something negative behind your back. They can die. They're not going to actually die. But it's just the way the world works. And that's where I'm just like, when Jesus said, or when, Christians say, live in the world, but don't be of the world. That's one thing that really comes to mind when I say that. And so, and being in a state of mind like this, it's good, because I'm still going to judge people. I'm still going to criticize people, because it's just in human nature. It's just in human nature. But all that to say, being outside of the ordinary helps you judge less. When you're a weird person, you're going to judge weird people less, which is a healthy thing. That's just a healthy thing. So, I don't know, I think I got my point across. But yeah, whatever. Bye-bye.